This conference will now be recorded.
Rollover. Rollovers are also sometimes referred to as swaps or the swap rate, and it's the interest paid or earned from holding a position overnight. Any client holding a position at the end of the trading day, which is 5 p.m. New York time, will be credited or debited a rollover. To avoid the rollover, you can close your position any time before the 5 p.m. New York time, and the charge will not apply. Take a look at this table. The last two columns show the rollover. Roll S is if you're going short and roll B is if you've gone long. Now, the first row shows the euro US dollar. And if you short the euro US dollar, you actually will be earning a rollover of 0.0497. And if you are long, you'll actually be incurring a rollover cost of 0.1038. And you can go through all the rows and you'll see each instrument has a rollover associated with it, depending if you are long or short. Now let's take a look at the rollover specifically with regards to Forex. Each currency has an overnight interest rate associated with it, and because Forex is traded in pairs, every trade involves not only two different currencies, but they're two different interest rates as well. Typically, if the interest rate on the currency you bought is higher than the interest rate of the currency you sold, then you will earn rollover, which is called a positive roll. Conversely, if the interest rate on the currency you bought is lower than the interest rate on the currency you sold, then you will pay a rollover, which is called a negative roll. Most liquidity providers are closed on Saturdays and Sundays, so there's no rollover charge for these days. However, the liquidity providers still apply interest for those 2 days. To account for this, they generally will book 3 days of rollover on a Wednesday, which makes a typical Wednesday rollover 3 times the amount that was on the Tuesday. Additionally, there is no rollover on holidays, but an extra day's worth of rollover is applied 2 business days before the holiday. Let's consider the rollover for CFDs. CFDs also incur a rollover. However, on Fridays, to account for holding the position over the weekend, the rollover is 3 times the norm. To avoid the rollover, you can close your position before 5 p.m. New York time and the charge will not apply.